So glad to be back in this game. It's gonna be fun with being down a hand, but we can do this. This one is 4 minutes later, so let's do this. Well, yeah, that nightmare of a death happened. And that's really cool. Hey, Peter, any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I did?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
You seem troubled, Peter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
I same MO too. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
But you're typically a science guy, aren't you? Down in the sinking machine. What is this, Cyclops capsule?
No. In 6 years, we never got a single trace.
Oh no.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No.
Possible.
That's impossible.
Why?
Why not?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second,
Original
all of the victims
being
had their
killed.
right eyes removed.
Yeah, I guess.
But Shoko and Renju...
What?
We're missing their left eye.
Oh.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going with my
The
point.
original Cyclops killer removed
Ignore me.
the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even
That's
so,
grim.
I can't say for
Yeah.
sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Good question.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking
good.
credibility and evidence.
So we have nothing to go on. A flag with big hats on it. A super restaurant door curtain. Why is that in here? She has a computer on her desk. That has a monitor. The type that has a monitor built in. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front. Oh, it's a darts machine. Electronic darts game. Boss's chair. Snowboard. And skis? You're going on vacation without me? Going to the mountains? Take me with you. A police officer mannequin. Oh, see, car. Dude, the boss legitimately seems pretty cool now. Selves. Peter looks surprisingly serious. Any other
That's all we have for
information?
now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
Screw you.
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Is it not normal to run off of 3 hours of sleep, 5 cans of Monster Energy, and a handful of Oreos? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to me.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Hi, Mizuki.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Great, she's bad again. Mizuki climbed up to the front seat and passenger seat. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over
Clearly.
it now.
Taking you back.
No, don't!
Don't do that.
Nothing will change if I stay
She
in the
did for a
hospital
reason.
all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed.
I'm not paying for the therapy
I
bill.
can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the
No,
suspect?
it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Have you?
Preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's
Also,
mental
it doesn't
problems?
seem like it.
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Who?
Pretentious to me.
How did you even
Wasn't
get in
locked,
here?
I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If
Yeah.
you're not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
If Petrovia can break in, who can't? About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Okay, it's obvious who the favorite parent is. What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
I'm glad he does, because I
Well,
don't.
I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning
Was Shoko
all
part of the
the
Yakuza?
databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm glad you're
Not
okay.
okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Dante?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Dante,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single.
Not really,
and
no.
always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kid.
Hey.
I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Oh shit, there's more dialogue options I didn't get to see. No! Sunfish Pocket, Sunday at 10:33. Music and I walk back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
This coach was hung up by 3 vials. Vials were tied to 3 kegs.
Capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
So he's being held up by 165 pounds of beer. 3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weighs 55 pounds when filled with water. Are you getting enough rest? My.
These past few days.
Hey, don't. No back and forth roll, Date.
This is over. Get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Oh!
No, we didn't find anything today.
Should I annoy him again? I'm gonna annoy him again.
Kagami.
What is your name? One more time?
Kagami?
I can't hear you.
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
You did? I didn't hear it. I of course remember his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's
Excuse you.
It's funny.
My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
That's an achievement! Your name. Enjoy the fulfilling chat with Kagami. another inspector. I hope he finds clues. Inspector's investigating something. I love this game so much. This little signboard says Sunfish Pocket. You can see a kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. A doorway to the kitchen. Or there must be some kind of interior decor.
Is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
44 pounds when empty? Jesus. It's heavy. Okay, think. I was expecting to find a human being in there.
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the
This
drum.
is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil.
Yes, it is. Good job.
Correct.
Let's open it.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're in a maid cafe.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about
Why is it in an oil drum?
But how did this get here?
Has 200 liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds empty. This kind of oil drum has a lid. Has a 200. Okay, so that's the same thing. Can I X-ray it again? There's just shortages inside the oil drum. A two.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of them have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Good to know.
This makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been
Just like
considerably difficult
Shoko.
to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju
The
weighed
beer kegs.
approximately 158 pounds.
Oh yeah, him
I
too.
can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common substance.
Gesundheit.
The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Is that so? So sad is what detecting Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. I mean, at least he went kind of painlessly then?
This
That
case
day's been
bears
poured out.
similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Wait, if it's left eye... I wonder if the guy who killed them took out Date's left eye and left him like that. But Date escaped somehow. The deep impression of... Was he strangled?
Correct. The face shows clear
I got
signs
one.
of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
I don't know
There
that
are
word.
clear evidence of asphyxiation.
I know that one.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most
Looks like a
likely
rope.
twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Like, it makes
Specific
more
cause
sense
of
because
death
it's like
is cerebral
gets smaller around the
circulation
sides.
due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated team?
I could have gathered that, yeah.
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
But where was it dragged in from? Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from
The
behind.
time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end.
Good thing I'm not
of the wire.
squeamish.
The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Okay, so they were probably wearing gloves when they dragged him or carried him or something. And his corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Nothing else? Oh, red eye. Red eye's still there. Nope, nothing else. I can exit now. When weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely more than someone else than carried you. Okay, so I'm done with that.
Dragon's
Source
Palace
menu.
Bust. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
Is it good?
This is average?
It's like 18 bucks. How's that average? This poor world's economy. Store's menu. A table. I can't find any clues on it. You can leave if you need to.
Told you. Sitting around rotting away in the hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
A little bit.
It is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Aw. Do you remember what you
How can
saw
I
last
forget?
night?
I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
I kinda wanna ask again.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
No, now you gotta finish that.
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
No, now it is. Now she's gotta finish it. Mizuki's
Hey.
looking at a spot where we found
Are
Renju.
you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside. There are pictures of girls on display. Sorry, the girls that are walking here.
Creeper.
I agree.
Pictures of maids on display. What's the status?
Nothing special.
No? Officers go in the doorway. This goes located on the second floor of the building. Use the elevator to get here.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator record
So someone
says-
killed him and dragged him upstairs
According to the record,
into an elevator without being seen from anyone.
From 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
That math I can't do, but I think Renju plus the beer kegs makes about 310. So it only stopped on second floor once last night at 8:55 p.m. and it's about 310 pounds inside. It could have been Renju and a different person too.
Iva, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about
Oh,
backups?
good. So we got nothing.
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
I think we've checked.
So we have
everything
absolutely nothing to go off of.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay, who do you want to talk to? There's no footage of the incident. Any place you can think of that I don't know
there
about?
is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go
No.
to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
The car company? Do you want to talk to...
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
You want to talk to
Yeah.
Iris?
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to.
Honestly, I prefer talking to Iris over Oda anyway.
I'll call her.
I do not like Oda. Did you try calling Iris? Oh no! 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 Nope! 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 Fuck! I forgot about the dream that they had.
Have any idea where she
In
might
Iris's
be?
house.
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Lemon
Let's head out.
Skate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's check Iris's house because I don't think she's alive at the moment. Yeah, we can go to the Lemon Escape Force because that's where she's currently employed. I don't even have a time anymore. It's Sunday. Today's Sunday. I wish I could say I planned that.
What? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec.
Who are you?
Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on.
She is, yeah.
That's bad.
Dante!
Could you contain yourself
Down.
for 5 minutes, Date?
You're getting pretty serious around here lately.
Totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the
What the
lotto.
fuck is your problem?
But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends
Dude.
hit me up asking about it.
His
you
daughter's
know?
right in front of you.
Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
What's going on in the
I
office?
haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Dante, what kind of girls do you like? Because
Not
I'm
very
the
girls.
type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, I could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
Dante.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Did you happen to see Ota
Ota?
here?
Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Took my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. It's gonna do this again. The reception desk.
Date,
By the
look!
Trant.
A cricket!
Well, I want it. Iba has the same fascination with insects. It's so cute. Spiders are not. Spiders are horrifying. Insects are adorable. Potted plant. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
We do not party.
Hey!
Who hired this
The
woman?
most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renshu.
Let's go.
Suzuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Let's go to Matsushita Dino. That's a nice building. It's very humble.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Is it out
Went
there?
out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to my
Sorry to be a bother.
Mayumi.
When Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. Where is your husband?
Completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
Might as well.
Any recommendations?
Everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did
Oh,
you
my
wanna
rice is
eat
really
here?
good, yeah.
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Have you
Yeah,
been here
I
before?
am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Go to Yokoto. It's the last place.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah.
Nope.
This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Okay, he does.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon though.
Okay.
Mama. Who's Mama?
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
That's unfortunate. Are you tired?
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Been a long time
Did
since you
what?
did this.
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have...
Hey, my physical condition is great.
However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki should have at least one meal
I told
together.
you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Yeah, I
This is
noticed.
gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in Orchid Estate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
I think so. Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Oto.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't
What?
kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Date, honey.
That's a normal thing.
Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who
Oh,
is
hi, cat.
this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... It must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
I don't know if it was a choice. It's not his.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go
Not
ahead.
really, no.
Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Can't give me a poke.
I'll pass, thanks.
I'm good. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one
I'm
way's
good.
fine, thanks.
About
Have you heard
Renju.
any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Kumaku. I know that name.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
It's possible. Because then they'd have something in common. Mama is processing a dried bonito fish. It's part of a daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Is this your first time at a place like this?
I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a
I don't need to hear
wide
that.
range.
She definitely doesn't need to hear
Gotta
that.
widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
How old do you think I am?
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
That's the job. Alright, this is for Renju.
Promise.
Yuki's calling up a bit. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm
watch
sure
incident?
you remember that.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Is it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at
that's
Sunfish
it.
Pocket.
Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
She sounds really broken up about that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
I gave a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Nope.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
You can wait until the person picking her up shows up. Because knowing Mizuki, she's gonna run off somewhere. Kumakura office. Sunday 3/22.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
You guys are on the wrong game.
Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
I'm so glad I didn't have to do that.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Alright,
I thought Moon was a flying
I have
monkey.
a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide.
Oh.
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news.
Nothing else. Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that. Cop.
About Renju.
Told you. I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both one.
What?
Sofa and ashtray.
I have Soma mode? Ah, that's right.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Cigarette butts.
Yeah,
The tip is better.
Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see.
Crying.
The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Was there someone here
What are you
recently?
talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance, one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't
Then
mind
let me
me
check out the
checking.
back.
Just get out of here, come.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Just as I thought.
This must be
Who is
whoever was
that?
sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he
Yeah?
clean enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Shoot
I
his leg.
cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna have a quick time event, am I?
Mag at your feet.
What? Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Dante, did your life just get saved by a non-existent porno bag? Where did that come from?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Date, load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's
Now
skull
you're
ball on
talking.
the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it.
We're gonna shoot a dragon ball? How'd I shoot? That's how I shoot.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot.
This way.
There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you.
There's so many people Dante knows that we the player do not.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
That is an excellent question. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna alibi for yesterday and the day before.
Then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. Can't trust that.
What are you doing
I've
here?
had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Okay, about Enzu.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends. I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be right. So they have some young women from the entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
It's Sejima, a member of Congress. See him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. About Soko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied when I said I didn't know.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
You weren't told for the past 5 years.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day
Us
before?
Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament, mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel, they'll tell you.
Dante, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
Well, that's nice. About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten
Okay.
into an argument with the guy.
So I don't think these guys killed him. Momo's giving me a glow. About Soko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even
Okay,
if
so
they
they're
are
all
involved,
just
they will
useless.
not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemnisgate.
Answer it.
Date? It's me.
Oh.
You remember, like, how I used to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now.
Hey,
So I
Rin.
guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my
That's
way.
fine. Enjoy family time.
Where you
Have a good
going?
night.
It's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shit.
You are it. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
You must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yeah. How is so related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Yep,
Please.
always. The fact that the conspiracy theories makes me want to hear more.
Mr.
So how's
Tsujima
your lady?
currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But
That sounds
20 years
amazing.
ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
That's a lot
The
of
Tsujima
money.
family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got
That's a lot of
29
money.
billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to the story. There is another important
Is there now?
fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
Okay.
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Prisoner?
We saved him.
I'm going to jail?
Give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. You will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Yeah, that's kind of sus.
Do you think there's anything to this?
Always.
I don't know.
I mean, oh yeah, because Oda is done with his thing. He showed up.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your
Are you getting
mind.
sold on every scene?
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Okay, the game's making me like Ota. Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Unju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him.
Yep, hold on, I'm getting a call. I will be back.
A man.
I am back.
No. A woman. Okay, look.
Oh.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
That's what I was talking about. Honestly, I was gone for so long
Okay,
on the phone that I
fine.
forgot.
There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju
been
came
like
out
2
of the
minutes, but
building
still.
with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I mean, I wouldn't put her on pedestal, but she's also. I also think she's innocent, though.
The first
Save you.
time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw
Like,
all this awful
I don't doubt her.
negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Slow down. I didn't say I was tomorrow.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do,
Unfortunately, that is part of the
I might find out
job.
she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and I leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
I'm sorry, what time did he say? 6:50. Okay. So that is 2 hours 40 minutes. No, the estimate time death is only fuck. Alright, hold on, I'm getting a call again. I am back again.
What happened?
Hey, Iris.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Do you have an alibi for last
What were you
night?
doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
How?
You mean...
Can I ask your mother
I'll
about the
ask
alibi?
again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Okay, I do not want to suspect Iris.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
Maybe she didn't like
Curious.
Iris walking so much.
What was Hitomi doing last night?
Where did you find out Renju
When
was
did you
killed?
find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Is Oda
Here's
sorry
what Ota
too?
told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready,
think?
then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with
What were you
Renju?
doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do
What
after
did
you
you do
turned him
after
down?
you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
I mean, she's an idol. She has to get stuff organized and everything on time. So,
I heard you used to work
organization
at
would make
Sunfish
sense.
Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the
What
surveillance
about the
camera?
surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say? Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Oh, now I'm playing Ace Attorney.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds. The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal
I
likely
honestly don't
wrapped it
know.
around Renju's neck and pulled.
Maybe
Renju
the oil
then
drum?
suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Maybe she sit on top. I honestly got nothing. I don't know how she could have. Sedation.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? I guess the oil drums, right? But we need some kind of pulley system.
I don't think so, Date. This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter.
Oh yeah.
The wire was attached
That's the pulley
at both
system.
ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Maybe. Oh, because I have to do that second then. Just got someone else and brought to someone's pocket. I was only the transportation method. Yeah, it's the elevator. Wait, do I have to actually look at that's an elevator only saw on the second floor once. So 9 p.m. the elevator's called go waited for them about 310 pounds. What do you mean, maybe? That is the method! This guy's on Tuesday. The most important. Oh. Oh, she put him in the barrel and his watch fell off while he was in the barrel and then she was rolling it.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
I don't want to think Iris is a killer.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Yep, okay, so there's that. There's that. There's our weights.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Well, take eyebrow, roll down my sleeve. It's me. Is it me? Who is this handsome little model? Oh, just me. Okay.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is
That's an
that
excellent
thing?
question.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing.
Is this Iris's mind?
Iris.
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay, so TV, window, floor, and wall. Discover Iris' secret. Mysterious room, videos and strange device. You may be able to find the truth.
A CRT TV. Fixing it by hitting
Yeah,
it
hit
is
it.
an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
It doesn't matter. Oh!
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that.
Why
Let's
is,
continue
why
the
is it red?
investigation. There is much
After.
to interact with.
I pick up the time it has a negative effect. Mechanics can multiply time before she uses them. If you pick one up, be careful. Let's go back to the... Yeah, let's go back here. I don't want to hit the mouse. I can't go back. It won't let me go back.
I see many objects in the room.
Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog, a child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak?
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
It was kind of funny.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf.
4 minutes.
Various things have been placed on it.
Smell the bottles.
There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almonds.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Be careful.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, it is usually mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such dangerous chemicals. A shelf. Various things have been placed on it.
That's the nitroglycerin bottle.
What?
That's all nitroglycerin bottles.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Yeah, we know.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Feed it.
This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
Is it irises?
Unknown. There is no name written on it. A butterfly reference book.
Wait, I need to actually use these. I forgot. Just throw it, because I don't want to rip it.
It disappeared. Like in quantum mechanics. When you touch a wall, your hand has an almost impossibly small chance of going through.
In this Somnium, it appears such phenomena will happen regularly.
Is Iris familiar with quantum mechanics?
I don't believe so.
Hey, it's back! Why is it back?
A butterfly reference book.
Well, I only have one option left, I guess.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Did I just have like a super depressing childhood? What's going on?
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Okay.
As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
I think I'm gonna fail.
A revolver. It is fixed with a vise and cannot move.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
That's
just
a
a
problem.
locker. I saw light reflected for a moment. It is some type of metal. I cannot determine more.
Metal? Be careful, Iba.
Understood. Just a locker. That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
The knife that flew out of the locker. It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out of the locker. Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that! Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any
Hey!
case, I will not do it.
What's that?
The knife that flew out of the locker.
You have 1 minute left.
Like this? What? I only threw it lightly.
happened? Why did Brody get stabbed?
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet
I'm not.
understand it. An operating table.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
A full body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I
Well,
don't
way
think
to
you have
find
the
out.
strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Why does punching make you... Okay.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that? A full body... I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
Time's up.
An old television built in... This is a picture of a cat.
Did a kid draw this?
Yes, this was drawn by a child. But
It seems out of place.
an old television built in the era... Nothing else but static.
Fuck.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn! What the hell is this place?
Let's restart from the beginning. Maybe this time would be happier.
A CRT...
Just spin the dial. Never mind. It's a lot not happier.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now. A torso with a head.
If it has a head, Is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Mannequin. Just did it, I guess.
Nothing special happens.
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training.
What would be the point of that? I do not have muscles.
That's what I just said.
I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid.
So mean.
Torso
5
with a
minutes
head.
left, Dante.
I'm gonna push it. It don't push.
No use.
Their guard is up. You have to loosen them up first.
What do you mean?
The traditional approach would be to start with a massage.
If you are not going to help, should I choke you instead?
You should try that on them. They might be into that.
Date, please stop. A full body mirror.
Why is there a mannequin in it?
A torso in a reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. But what is going on?
A full body.
Let's talk to the mill.
Talk? Can you talk? What? Don't copy me. What? Don't copy me. Pervert. Date is a pervert. Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice.
A full body.
4 minutes.
Yep, I'm screwed again.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then a double door.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping. A double door.
3 minutes, Dante.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. A torso with a head.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
You know, I just finished Truck 2, more than half, we have less than half the time left. This is bad.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid. Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
A drug bottle that... A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
An operating table. Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Yeah, I don't know what Date's talking about either.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking. It's an operating table. The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Yeah, this is bad.
A full body meat.
I'm gonna lose again.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
A revolver.
You have 1 minute left.
It's an operating
Yeah, no, I'm screwed.
How does it feel?
awful.
And that also did nothing.
An old...
Time's up.
Alright. Yep. Just gonna let the time run out.
Date, we're
And
out.
go back to the first timeline.
A CRT. It.
Four minutes.
This game gives you no time to just hope for the best. Like, you don't get time to investigate anything.
An old. I hear hard breathing.
From a child. It's not normal.
It's not erratic. No, it's not good. Shooting. I need a bullet. Oh, the gun's pointing at the TV now.
A common gas canister. It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
I'm getting nowhere again.
An oil drum.
Why is it censored?
No use. I cannot take it off.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
An oil.
3 minutes, Dante.
Yes, I know. It looks like a smiley face now.
What does this mean? Bullets?
Bullets.
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
A revolver?
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
No, it's gonna hit the kitty. Oh, that's traumatizing. I don't think anyone would ever want to see that.
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange.
I'm gonna probably call it there. Gonna save, go to bed. And I don't know. Hope my finger doesn't explode or something, cause it hurts. I don't know who I can raid. We're gonna keep looking. Because Twitch is recommending feel to me that can't be rated at this time. Alright, chat, y'all have a good night.